must press on with the urgent battle this letter pertains to. My name is...
Soon, it'll be home.
Elena, where is that child? Elena. Oh, hello, Lieutenant Ash. Good morning.
Matron Anastasia, good morning. You look beautiful today. Are you alright, my lady?
Elena has run off again. I can't find her anywhere. This is the third time this week.
That's alright, Lady Anastasia. I will help you find her. I'll assemble some guards and we'll have her found by lunch. You head back to the orphanage and make sure the other children are safe.
I left some of the older children in charge. They should be able to handle things while I am away. Besides, Elena can be difficult.
Well then, shall we go find your wayward babe then?
I'll bet she's with that blacksmith again. She says she likes to watch the sparks. I think her father was a blacksmith before, you know.
We all lost people to the cataclysm, my lady. I think you're incredibly brave for asking the architect to build an orphanage.
Thank you, Ash. You are very kind.
Right. Well, we should go and find that little girl. I must report back to Princess Fiera soon. Come, my lady, let's be off.
Dear Dad, I've arrived at the new world. And it's as perfect as we imagine. Hello, Hooligans, and welcome home. And we are back in Sanctuary. That's right, we are starting the Sanctuary story, and we are gonna do a little bit of building and a little bit of laying out some stuff, and we got tons and tons of things to talk about. So, firstly, I want to say thank you to our voice actors. So that was Elysian Castaic returning as Lieutenant Ash, who is Princess Fiera's personal guardian and a Knight of St. Kit. Then you also got to hear somebody new. So you got to hear in the voice for Matron Anastasia, who is the matron of the orphanage, which is actually located right over there. And that was actually played by Kimmytons. And Kimmytons is somebody who's been around my channel for probably just over 3 years now. She's a really old friend, and I'm really, really excited for her to be here. So, we got to see just a little bit of, like, Lieutenant Ash on his off-duty, and we started our Sanctuary story. So, it's going to be an interesting one. What I really want to concentrate on with Sanctuary is I want to concentrate kind of how different people are dealing with the loss of everyone in the old world. So, like, after the Cataclysm, I want it to be a kind of introspective place, and just seeing how different people react to, you know, the same situation. So it's going to be a little heartfelt, and it's going to be a little, you know, maybe a little cheesy sometimes, but I'm really, really excited to see what happens with it and where it goes. And that was centered around like I said, the matron Anastasia, who runs this place right here. This is actually a pretty old build in the actual world, but yeah, I did this a while ago. I can't even remember when, but it is an orphanage. So you come in here, there's like your little spot down here for people to wait, and then right up here is a couple of bedrooms. So they're not much right now, but yeah, there's a couple of little rooms, and then there's this nice little walkway, which I liked, and then you come in here, and this is a food place. So this is where they would sit down and eat. I want to do an eventual, like, playground in here as well. I think these are gates. Yeah. Sweet. Gotta love gates. Yeah, I want to do, like, a little playground, I think, like, somewhere back here, maybe. Maybe I'll clear out a little bit of space here. But, yeah, it was a nice one to do. And also with Germsy's texture pack. So I'm running a little taste of Germs, I think 1.9. He started doing this thing where if you do the slabs, they actually, like, will turn into something. So there's going to be a bunch of weirdness for a little while, and I may go in and change it. I may not. Some places it doesn't look bad at all. Scorn is really weird because a lot of the roof is just kind of done that way. But, like, right here, like, this is not bad. I don't mind them right there, but it should be interesting. So stuff to talk about. First of all, Sanctuary, and I haven't redone the glass yet, and I'm gonna think about what to do with it. I like the blue glass. I really do. The light blue glass, actually, I really, really enjoy the texture on it. But with this monument, it is not the best thing in the world. I may switch this. And I want to see how this looks in this, because I don't want to do it if it's going to look ridiculous. Yeah, see, it's bricky. It's bricky. Germsy, you took away all my freaking ability to do crystals. Because, like, if I do this, it's going to look weird. It's going to look weird. Okay, so we'll work something out. Maybe I'll talk to Germs, or maybe I'll just switch this black, like the blue glass, blah, blah, the blue glass back, or maybe the lapis. I think I might switch the lapis back, because I enjoy the lapis, and it, like, looks really cool, like, here. So this is the entryway to the new Tower of the Enlightened. So I like this. This is cool, but for that glass, it's just not working. And we're getting a little bit more shape in here. I've added just a little thing right here. This is going to be the shape of a very large window right there. And then the rest of the tower is actually going to raise up here. And yeah, it's going to be fun. And we have something kind of unique to talk about as well. So you guys know that I put home on a server. And I did that for a couple of reasons. So first, number one reason, server backups. So you can schedule server backups and save your world pretty much daily if you want to. I really, really wanted that in my life. I wanted that just for the simple fact that, like, I don't want to lose this world. And so that is one of the big things. I have an automated system that allows me to back it up. The other reason I wanted my co-writers, I always call them my co-workers, they are my co-workers, but I want my co-writers to be able to come in and walk around an area and get ideas. So the final reason, I, a little while back, started considering doing a build team for home, where basically I could get people to come in and help me build all of these kingdoms that need to be built. So I kind of put the idea on hold for a while, but very recently I've gone back into doing it, and back into basically, like, coming up with getting a, like, setup going for actual, like, build team for this. Now, I am not going to be doing a, like, hold auditions and do a build team. That's something I pretty much decided on very quickly. It's just that I personally don't feel comfortable doing it. I'm sure a lot of you guys can, like, understand that, where you have, your world that you have, and you may not feel that comfortable sharing it. What is that? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. Yeah, you may not feel that comfortable, like, take whatever single player world you've been working on forever, and then just be like, oh yeah, we're just going to put a bunch of people in there that you don't really know all that well. Yeah, so that whole deal kind of just was not something I really wanted to do. Um, but I have invited a couple of people that I do know really well, and that are people I trust to build within the themes, people I, am just friends with in general as well. So they are permitted to come on here now and build in creative and just help me out with some stuff. And the people I've asked, you guys may know some of them, you may not know some of them, but they are good people, and they are people, like I said, that I really, really trust. And they are going to be allowed, and like I say allowed, like I'm like bossing them or whatever. Now I'm not, but they are going to be like able to make build series on here if they want to. I made that pretty well known every time I've been asking anyone if they, because at the end of the day, like, you can come on here, and I basically am just asking for help at this point with it. I need the help to be able to continue doing this like I want to be able to do, and continue these stories. And I don't have all of the time that I would love to be able to do this in, but to keep up with these stories, I need to, keep up with some of the builds. And so I basically am just asking people, like I said, that are friends, like, that I trust and everything else, just for help, honestly. And they've been very nice about it. They've been really, really cool about it. Even people who have said, no, are being incredibly considerate. And but it's gonna be cool. Like right now, what I'm doing, I'm marking out a area that is going to be for docks. So Callus is a friend of mine who's going to be on here building in creative, and Tim, my co-writer, is actually going to be on here building in creative as well. So that's going to be really cool. But they wanted me to kind of lay out some stuff. And so that's going to really help, because I am literally moving while you guys are watching this. Like, not kidding. Home comes out on Sundays. I will be moving this Sunday. This is full out, like, what I am doing right now. While you are listening, I am lifting heavy things, putting them in my car, putting them in the trailer and moving them, and getting into our new house, which is going to be fantastic. And after that, I'm going to be able to finally sit there for a little while sometimes and actually build things, and it not just be like for the episode. Like, I will actually be able to come in here and do these docks and build, finish the tower. It's supposed to be huge. And I'm going to be able to actually do things. And that's going to be super, super great. And I'm really excited. But for now, I still need the help. There's a lot to do. Like, a lot to do. And some of the co-writers have, like, gone ahead, and they're going to be building stuff too. I know Tim wants to build over in Harvest as well, which is the kingdom he's writing. I know Foxia says she may want to actually get on here and build a little bit in Scorn, which is fine. And, yeah, so I think even Conniption said he wanted to build over in Evergreen, which is the place he's writing. So it's very cool. Everybody's getting involved. And I love it. And we are also in the beginning stages, I know some of you guys will be excited about this, of writing out all the scripts for, well, not all the scripts, but the beginning scripts for Valenthian and for Rivet. Rivet's script, which is being done by my wife, who is officially a co-writer now, by the way. She is, like, official in the intro, everything. She is writing for Rivet, and then we have, I am kind of co-writing Valenthian with Sunfire right now. But we are basically waiting on 2 auditions for a character in Rivet. And once those auditions come in, we should be good to go after we've picked who we want to play the main, like, one of the main characters in that. But after that, we should be good, and we should be able to start getting Rivet going, which will be our fantasy steampunk place. I'm really excited about it. I've been having a lot of like really cool like ideas for what I want to do. I was originally going to have it be kind of dark and like industrial and very frostpunk looking. But with the actual layout of where Rivet is, because Rivet's that one that's in the like the massive giant mountains and stuff. I am going to be going a little bit more fantasy, but we are going to be doing like hanging walkway roads that are hung up by like by hot air balloons and stuff. It's going to be really fun. I'm really excited to see where it goes. But yeah, so there's lots going on. It is going to... I love these chickens. Look at this chicken. This is amazing, Germsy. But yeah, so Home is officially going to become a multiplayer build. And if you guys know me, like if you are friends with me and you want to get involved, let me know, because I know some of you guys I don't talk to all the time, but I know you guys are big supporters and you guys are good builders and stuff like that for the most part. So, guys, I think that's going to do it for Sanctuary for today. Like I said, the story is going to continue. Things are going great. I am moving. Once I get that move done, I will be back into my regular schedule of being able to do things and make wonderful content for you guys. All right. So for now, yeah, we got a lot of work to do. So, guys, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this, like, share, subscribe, all that fun stuff. Like I've said in the last episode, this is not my most popular series, but it is the one I'm the most passionate about. It's the one I love. It's the one I built my community around. And you guys are really part of this series, and that's what really makes it special to me and why I want to do it. So yeah, make sure you get out there, spread the word, and bring more people into the community, more voiceovers, more stories, things like that. And guys, thank you so much. All right, and I'll see you later. All right, bye.